everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Alright, so this video reading is what's happening in your love life over the next 3 weeks. So I have the cards broken down per week, so this is another multi-reading. But before I get into which week is which and which cards are which, I'd like to thank all of you who are subs to this channel thus far. Thank you so very much. I so very much appreciate you all. If you're brand new, hit the sub button as well as the bell notification. I drop videos weekly. Usually it's Mondays, Tuesdays, Fridays. One of 3 of those days are kind of off center of those days, but definitely. Also, join me on Patreon. My tiers are $4 and below. That's $4 and $3. You can find the link for that in the pinned comment below as well as the description box below. I do exclusive giveaways just for my patrons. And if you'd like to book a private or personal reading, check the pinned comment below as well as the description box below. Visit wanderingsparrow.com or find me at wanderingsparrow on Instagram and other social media platforms. All right, so let me get into this reading. Also, I appreciate all of you who have been booking private readings. You all have been keeping me very, very busy. I am definitely in the midst of one of my busiest weeks, but I am so very grateful. So yes, thank you to you all. All right, so let's get into this. All right, so I'm doing another multi-reading. I'm trying something new by separating the weeks versus having you all choose from a deck or a pile and then just doing the general of each 3 weeks out. So I'm going to break it down even further. We're going to compartmentalize even further. So right here is week 1. So you have 3 options to choose from. This is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3 of week 1 with the green amethyst. And then we have week 2, and this is the Modern Witch Tarot. So pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. And this is week 1, Modern Witch Tarot or green amethyst. Now for week number 2, we have the rose quartz, and we're going with the Rider-Waite deck. You have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. And then with week number 3, we have this turquoise stone, and you have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So again, horizontally, you have the Modern Witch Tarot, green amethyst, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. This is the entire first 1 week. Week number 2, we have the rose quartz, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. So choose whichever you feel you resonate with the most. This is going to be week 1, week 2. And then week 3, we have this turquoise stone, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. So pause the video. I may have to insert a snapshot of all of this, but pause this video, see which of these piles you feel you resonate with the most, and which week you feel you resonate with the most, and then unpause and check below for the timestamps of the corresponding week and piles, and come back for your reading. All right, let's jump into this. All right, so pile number 1 for week 1, the green amethyst week. Pile 1, what's happening in your love life for the next week. So definitely, if you're looking at this reading, this is going to be a timeless reading. So count 7 days from the day that you are looking at this, and this is that first week. And then 2 weeks from the day you're looking at this, that's that second week. And then 3 weeks from the day that you're looking at this, that's the 3rd week. So let's get into it. So the next week, what can you expect to happen in your love life? What is occurring? We have the King of Pentacles that came out in the reverse. Ooh, we have the 8 of Cups that came out in the upright. So for some of you that chose this particular pile, I feel like you were involved with a earth sign. And maybe you're finally letting this person go with this 8 of Cups. For some of you, this is an off and on relationship that I'm picking up in energy in regards to this King of Pentacles. For some of you, this is just walking away from a comfortable situation. This could be a situationship that you have with someone who could be an earth sign or a water sign with the 8 of Cups and the King of Pentacles. And you're walking away emotionally, but this feels like a temporary break. We have the 5 of Cups that came out in reverse. We have the 8 of Swords that came out in the upright. And we have the Knight of Wands. definitely I'm feeling that someone is walking away from a relationship, or just emotions, or letting go of something from the past that no longer suits them. With this 8 of Swords, I feel like there's a restriction on the relationship itself. You may be involved with in a casual relationship currently, or for some of you, you are completely single, and I feel like the connections that you've been making, there's been some restrictions there. It's like you get to the tipping point of maybe dating or talking to someone, but it never seems to get to the next phase. I'm feeling like you're going to have a resolve, at least mentally, in regards to that in this next week coming up, in regards to love, with the 5 of Cups in reverse and the 8 of Cups walking away. So we have honeymoon, and then we have playfulness. So definitely, I'm seeing more flirting. I'm seeing more dating for those of you who chose pile number 1 in this next week. But I'm also seeing you walk away from something or someone that doesn't suit you. And for some of you, this is this King of Pentacles situation. This Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus person, or this could be any sign, but I am picking up heavy in regards to earth sign. But I'm seeing you walk away from someone or something that didn't quite fully materialize into a relationship. I'm seeing you just mentally let go of this situation. For some of you, putting yourself in self-restrictions, or you're feeling restricted in this connection. All right, pile number 1. So let me know how you all felt about that in the comment section below. Become a patron of mine and book a private reading or consultation with me. Information is in the pinned comment below, as well as the description box below. And let's move on to week number 1, pile number 2. All right, pile 2 of week 1. This is your love reading for what's coming towards you, or what's happening in your love life for the next week. Let's see what came out in the tarot. Ooh, we have the Star card that came out in reverse. So you can be an Aquarius or someone else, or someone maybe that's on your mind heavy could be an Aquarius. What I'm getting with this energy, though, with the Star card that came out in the reverse, I feel like you've been feeling some hopelessness in regards to love, or maybe you're taking a back seat, or maybe you've decided to kind of just chill out in regards to love. We have the Temperance card that came out in the upright, so you could be a Sagittarius, or maybe you're inquiring about someone with Sagittarian energy in their chart. But I feel like you're taking your time with love. I feel like this feels like someone who's going into a self-healing journey. So you can be at a point where you're just kind of just pulling back, maybe focusing on self, maybe focusing on a level up or a glow up. That's what I'm getting in regards to that. We have the Knight of Cups that came out in the upright. We have the 3 of Cups that came out in the upright, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. So I am seeing that there's somebody that really cares about you. I feel like you're already in contact with this person. This person can be a friend, or this could be someone that you've had a relationship with off and on, or something casual or something settled even for quite some time. I feel like definitely you have, I feel like more so than anything, more so than romantic love, you're going to be surrounded by family caring love. This feels like the love of your mother, or the love of a sister, or the love of a uncle or brother or family member, but more so feminine energy. I feel like you're going to be surrounded by the love of friends. This is what's coming towards you, more so romantically. I feel like there's someone there that this Knight of Cups represents. This could be someone younger than you. I feel like this person is looming. This person is either always trying to give you a cup of love, or offering you some sort of romantic something. But I feel like you're pulling back and focusing on self, getting yourself together, on your self glow up. That's what this feels like. So let's see what came out in the Romance Oracle. Well, we have forgiving and learning, and then we have trust. So definitely, I feel like this is somebody that you can trust. But I feel like at the same time, you're kind of ignoring this person's cup of love. For some of you, this could be someone that's brand new, but for others of you, I'm getting energy that there's someone there that's looming. And it could be someone that you really want to be with, or it could be a friend, or maybe someone that you kind of just don't really have any regards to. But I feel like their energy is just looming there, and you trust them, but you're kind of not paying attention to them romantically at this point in time because, well, part of it is you're focusing on self with this Temperance card. Even with the Star in reverse, I'm not feeling like all is lost in regards to love, but I just feel like you're kind of really pulling back from romantic endeavors because you're just at the point where it's like, I just need to focus on me and figure things out. And that's what I'm getting for you. For those of you who chose pile number 2, check out the pinned comment below as well as the description box below to join my Patreon, book a private reading, culture consultation session. Like, and let's move on to pile number 3. All right, pile number 3 for week 1. What's coming up in your love life over the next week? What's happening? We have the High Priestess that came out in the upright. We have the 9 of Wands that came out in the upright. We have the 2 of Swords that came out in reverse. I feel like you have to make a difficult decision. One about maybe walking away from someone, or maybe detaching from someone that's been a struggle to love, a struggle to hold on to. But at the same time, I'm also getting energy that you're very connected to somebody, or you're going to be getting psychic downloads from somebody with this High Priestess who may be at a distance from you. This feels like the energy of a past lover kind of returning to someone maybe that you struggle to let go of, and you have pretty much, for the most part, are okay unless this person is in your presence. We have the 7 of Cups that came out in the upright. We have the 7 of Wands, wow, that came out in reverse. We have the Fool card, oh yes. Somebody's returning. Somebody's energy is returning with this Fool in reverse, most definitely. But I'm also seeing that I feel like with the 7 of Cups, you'll be dating within the next week. Or your love life, you'll have many options to choose from within the next week. But I feel like somebody that you've been fighting off, for the most part, that you have been able to separate your energy from, you're going to be connecting with this person. This person's really going to be on your mind heavy in the upcoming week. Somebody from your past is going to be really on your mind. Someone that you had to make a decision to walk away from because things were a little bit difficult. I'm seeing that you're trying to get out there. You're dating, you're talking, or at least hopefully in your mind, you've restored hope. But I feel like somebody's going to be coming back from the past. Someone who feels your energy withdrawn from them. It's like they're going to try to draw you back in. That's what I'm feeling for you all. So let's see what came out in the Romance Oracle. Didn't I say I feel like it's somebody that they're at a distance from you? Yeah, this is somebody that's separated from you currently. Look at that. Release your ex. Yeah. This is an ex energy whose energy is going to pop back up. I'm not getting strong that this person is going to pop back up in the physical, but you are going to be getting very, very just almost like an overload. Like it's going to feel weird. You're going to be dreaming about this person. You're going to be thinking about this person even when you're not trying to think about this person. You're going to wonder why this person is popping up in your brain out of nowhere. That's because this person is calling on you in their energy. And let's see what else is coming out. And then we have, this could be the one. Yeah, definitely, this is somebody from your past that you've had some type of close connection with. Whether it was a situationship, an exclusive relationship, but this is someone who you held on very tightly to, who held on to you. I feel like this person may have been the one who broke up things with you. Definitely the two of you are currently in a separation, but they're heading back towards you in this upcoming week. And for those of you that's wondering, okay, but what about new things that's happening? I am seeing you still explore, maybe date around, or at least explore prospects, romantic prospects in this upcoming week. All right, pile number 1, week 1, number 1. Like, comment, share, subscribe, book a private consultation reading, or join me on Patreon, and let's move on to week number 2. All right, week number 2 and the Rose Quartz. Let's find out. Week number 2 and pile 1 of week 2. Let's find out who's coming towards you, or what's happening in your love life, rather, in the next 2 weeks. So 2 weeks from the time that you're watching this is the 2nd week. Ooh, Got the Tower card that came out in the upright. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or some Aries energy with this King of Wands. A casual situation may be coming to an end. For those of you who chose pile number 1 of week number 2, a casual situation may be coming to an end for you. Look at that. Something that you've been with, someone that you've been fighting with or fighting off. Or quite possibly there could have been a lot of arguments going on in your relationship, and maybe you found out that this person was cheating. For some of you, this person was messing around with other people with this King of Wands energy. For some of you, I feel like relationships, like your relationship or either you or your person have been distancing now that things are kind of lifting and people are able to leave the house and do things depending on where you are in the world at this point in time. We have the Hanged Man that came out in the reverse. Ooh, we have the Lover's card. Yeah, I don't know, you all. This feels like a breakup. This feels like a definite breakup. There's a lot of discord. You may be dealing with a Gemini with this Lover's card in reverse, or you can be a Gemini. Definitely feeling some Aries energy, some Sagittarian energy. But this feels like not even the beginning of the end. It feels like something is bubbling over finally. Something that has been, you know, working up, and it's coming to an end in week number 2. And for some of you, this is a casual situation that's coming to an end. Like this person, I feel like somebody gave somebody an ultimatum. I feel like it could have been you that gave this person an ultimatum. Like, what are you going to do? Are we going to be together or we're not? And this person kind of came back and said, no. That's what I'm feeling like that's going down in week number 2. So let's see what came out in Menology. Ooh, we have meditate and contemplate. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling like for those of you who chose week number 2, it's going to be pivotal maybe for you to take some time out to try to heal, or some time out just to self to try to process this, because I feel like this feels like a relationship that you want but is not going to advance to the next level because this other person doesn't want it, or maybe this is your energy. And then look at that, we have, oh, look, emotions are running high. Yeah, I feel like this person, I feel like this is a breakup. For those who chose pile number 1 of week number 2, or a breaking apart of a situation that you want essentially, but it's just not happening. I'm hearing like he's just not that into you, or she's just not into you, or you're just not that into them. But this is, yeah, this is a breakup. This is something that's going to be quite emotional. But of course, once you hit the bottom, there's only the top from there. That's what I'm getting with that. All right, week number 2, pile number 1. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on Patreon and book a private reading, coaching, consultation session. Information is in the pinned comment below, as well as the description box below. Let's move on to pile number 2 of week 2. All right, week number 2 and pile number 2 and the Rose Quartz pile. Row, just to clarify what's happening in your love life 2 weeks from now. So 2 weeks from the time that you're watching this video, what's happening? We have the Queen of Swords that came out in the upright. I want to say the reverse. We have the Knight of Swords that came out in the reverse. Feeling Aquarian energy coming out with this Queen of Swords. We got the Magician card. I feel like for those of you who chose this one in particular, that's somebody that you like, that things haven't really happened with yet. I feel like this is a crush. I feel like you're not talking to this person, or maybe this is somebody that you've dealt with, or past relationship. You're not really talking to this person. Or for some of you, no. There is communication, but it feels like it's on a social media level. Very light, very polite between the two of you, but you're doing your manifestations. You're definitely finding a way to finagle yourself back into this person's life. That's what I feel like. I feel like you're trying to recover an old relationship, or you're trying to create a new relationship, maybe with a past connection, or with a connection you have yet to be connected to romantically. Look at that, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is I feel like with this Knight of Pentacles, this is your energy coming towards someone romantically, like asking someone out. Either someone's going to ask you out, or you're going to ask someone out. You're going to build up the guts to ask somebody out on a date. You have the Emperor card that came out in reverse, so you can be in Aries, or the person that you're asking about can be in Aries. Then we have the Two of Pentacles that came out in the reverse. Yeah, definitely, I feel like this is the energy of someone who's maybe a bit scared. They don't know how this person's going to take it. They don't know how this person's going to regard them when they ask them out. This could be your energy or their energy. But I feel like somebody's either going to ask you out or you're going to ask someone out. And I feel like if you're asking someone out, this is either someone from the past that you've dealt with, or this is a crush that you have a very polite association with. Even if it's someone from the past, it's like the association is very lighthearted, social media-esque. There's talking, but there's a restriction there with the amount that you talk and the way that you speak to one another. It feels very polite. Definitely, yeah. Doesn't feel like you two have each other's phone numbers, or if you do, that you use each other's phone numbers. That's what I feel with this one. So we have confidence. Oh, look at that. Didn't I just tell you somebody's asking somebody out? Confidence is the key to your success. Believe in the impossible. Look at that. Look at that. For those of you that's trying to get back with somebody. And then we have oh my gosh. That's it. That's it. I'm done. Be bold to make the first move. Yeah. So if you've been crushing on somebody, or you've been trying to get somebody back, boom. Guess what is happening. And you all, it never ceases to amaze me, because these are always blind shuffles. Always blind shuffles. This is amazing. I love the cards. I absolutely love the cards. All right. So that's what I have for you, pile number 2 of week 2. Like, comment, share, subscribe, book a private coaching or private reading or coaching consultation with me, or follow me on Patreon. Tiers are found below. Find that information in the pinned comment below, as well as the description box below. And let's move on to pile number 3 of week 2. You all let me know in the comment section how you like this format, or should I just go back to doing the one deck and doing the 3 weeks out? But anyway, let's get into it. So pile number 3 of week 2, what's happening in your love life? Let's see. Ooh, somebody's choosing to move forward from something with this 10 of Wands that came out in the upright. Ooh, we have the Queen of Wands. So definitely this feels like an all singles pile. Like, you're not in a situationship. You're not in any type of relationship. Like, and not to say that you can't be, but this just feels, I feel like what I'm hearing is getting back on the horse. This feels like somebody who's making a choice, the tough decision to move forward, move on, and be sociable. Maybe start dating again with this Queen of Wands. Or at least go out with friends, but this more so feels like dating with this Queen of Wands. Then we have the 10 of Pentacles that came out in the reverse. And we have the 9 of Pentacles that came out in the reverse. So for some of you, maybe you aren't single, but you're not comfortable in this situation. You want to get back out there. Yeah, some of you, maybe you've been cooped up in quarantine, and it's been a bit like, oh my gosh. But this mostly feels like the energy of a single person who has decided to move forward, to let go of this situation right here, something that didn't serve them in the past, and try. I'm not really picking up that you're really going to find somebody that you're like crazy interested in the second week. But I am getting that your efforts will, you know, be rewarded as long as you continue to make the effort to try to move forward, to move on. I'm definitely getting an energy that, yeah, this feels like the energy of somebody who's just sick and tired. Like, they've come to the conclusion that they no longer want to be connected to the memories of what they're trying to let go of. But I'm also feeling like, too, you're not really ready to move forward and move on, but you're making a decision to do so because you feel like it's the healthiest thing to do. So let's see what came out in the Oracle. Ooh, we have don't let your pride get in the way. So definitely more fire energy. There's a lot of fire and earth. We got Leo, we got the Wands, and then we got Earth. So you could be a fire sign who was maybe dealing with an earth sign at some point, or an earth sign dealing with a fire sign, or maybe this is all in your charts. We have, look, all fire energy. It's time to take action. Yeah, this is about you being proactive in your love life, though you're not really ready, but you're getting the effort to get ready. And then we have hold your vision. So definitely, this is nothing but earth and fire energy, even in the Oracle cards. So yeah, so it's like you know what you want going forward, but you're not ready for what it is that you want yet. But you're taking the strides and making the strides, rather, to move forward because you don't want to hold on to the past. You don't want, you know, you being right to get in the way of you being happy. That's what I'm getting with that. So I'm getting that you're going to reluctantly force yourself to move on, be social in this next 2 weeks. And it's almost like a fake it till you make it energy, but I am seeing you in those efforts find what you want inevitably. It's almost like you're saying to yourself, I have to put in the effort if I expect to gain anything from this substantial. All right, pile number 3 of week number 2. That's what I'm getting for you all. Let me know in the comment section below how you felt about this reading. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Book a private reading, coaching, or consultation with me, and join me on Patreon. The links for all of that is in the pinned comment below, as well as the description box below. And now let's move on to our last week number 3, with the turquoise stone. All right, so week number 3 and pile number 1 of week number 3. So 3 weeks from now, what's happening in your love life? Let's find out for you. So we have the 9 of Swords that came out in reverse. Ooh, for some of you, if you've been kind of in your head about a situation, you're coming out of that energy. That's what I see with that. We got the 8 of Swords. Ooh, yeah, you've been in your head. This is about a breakup. You're holding on to somebody. For some of you, you're still with this person, and you're holding on to them, and this person has been causing mental distress. For some of you, you could have a kid with this person. You're definitely in love with this person. You don't want to let go, but it's causing mental distress. We have, ooh, wow, the 3 of Swords. Yeah, some of you, I don't know you all. I feel like the energy of, if you're not single, you're holding on to this person despite this person hurting you, breaking your heart constantly. It's going to be up to you to let this energy go. And for others of you, this is somebody that you have broken up with, but you're still holding on to them emotionally. And you're going to make the decision to let go mentally, but you're still heartbroken. Look at, oh wow, we got the 10 of Swords, ooh, and we got the 10 of Cups. So for some of you, this is letting go of the past in order to open up to this 10 of Cups in the future. For others of you, I am feeling that if you're in a relationship, the relationship will stand. It's about, once again, letting go of the past and these self-restrictions and coming out of this heartbreak in order to recultivate this 10 of Cups right here. Yeah, but for others of you, I feel like there's some type of ending that either occurred or that you're dealing with, some type of heartbreak that you're dealing with that may eventually lead back to the two of you getting back together, if this is somebody that you've broken up with. But I'm seeing you take a mental break still with, I'm getting from the energy from the 9 of Swords. I'm seeing you take some type of mental break from this, though being heartbroken. Yeah, there's more so definitely the energy of this pile feels like you and this person either have already separated, and it may be a temporary separation or it's a fresh separation, but you're still in your head about the situation, or your emotions are still very wrapped. Or this feels like for some of you that's in the relationship that this person is constantly hurting you. This is what you want, but this is kind of what maybe what you need to do to kind of step away from the relationship for the time being, because I'm feeling a lot of hurt and pain with this connection. Let's see what's coming out in the Oracle. Ooh, we have prosperity that came out in the upright. We have inner wisdom. We have medicine woman. So definitely week number 3 for pile number 1. This is about healing. This is about finding out what you can gain and making a decision that suits you best. And this is about using your inner wisdom. You know within you how you feel about this connection. And I'm not getting for sure you will be leaving this week. You will stay. I feel like the universe is more so giving you the opportunity to decide, what do you want? Is this something that's hurting you? Should you let it go or should you keep it? Both energies of the 10s. Should you let go or should you keep this? Is it worth the pain to hold on? Or is the pain too much and you should let go? That's what I'm getting for you all who chose pile number 1 of week number 3. All right, like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section how you felt about this. Join me on Patreon and book a private reading, coaching, or consultation session with me. Information is in the pinned comment below as well as the description box below. And let's move on to pile number 2 of week number 3, Torquise stone and tarot of the divine. Let's see, pile number 2, what's happening in your love life, week number 3. Ooh. Got the 10 of wands, or no, that's not the 10 of wands, what they say. That's the 3 of wands. So someone's moving forward from a situation that doesn't suit them. We have the 5 of wands. This kind of feels like a situationship is going to gain momentum with this 5 of wands. That's what I'm feeling with this one. I feel like this is involving someone that you're very passive aggressive with. There's a lot of bickering. But I feel a lot of passion in this particular connection. We have death. This person can be a Scorpio or you can be a Scorpio. We have the 3 of cups that came out in the upright. And then we have, ooh, the devil that came out in reverse. So you can be a Capricorn or this person can be a Capricorn. We also have fire energy as well as some water energy. But very strong fire and Cap and Scorpio is coming out. I feel like this feels like a very petty week for you in regards to love. For those of you who chose pile number 2, a lot of passive aggression with this 3 of wands, a lot of bickering. This feels like I'm not really feeling an ending with this death card. I feel like the relationship is going to take some sort of higher elevation. If it's a situationship, I'm not feeling like it's going to go to exclusivity, at least not with a title, but I feel like you're going to be spending more time with this person. So I'm going to double energy off of this death card. There is a lot of passion in this situation, but I feel like there's elevation in this situation, but it's kind of a funky elevation. It doesn't feel like elevation to where's what you're looking for, anything solid. Kind of feels a little bit like game plan. Then we got the 3 of cups. Like I feel like it's like I'm seeing you out with friends, out partying, but thinking about someone else, one person in particular. Maybe trying to make this person jealous across social media. There's a part of this person that feels like this person doesn't really care, or you don't really care, but they do care, but they're not ready. So I feel like almost kind of like for those of you who chose pile number 1 of this week number 3, you're kind of going to be going through the same cycles that maybe you're used to experiencing with a very familiar connection. That's what I feel like with this one. Let's see what came on the oracle. We have the arts. So you're going to be getting out. We got the arts. We got celebrating. We got hanging out with friends. But I feel like, I'm getting a lot of Instagram and trying to show people or show this person in particular that you're having so much fun. We have blossoming, but there is an elevation. Look, there is an elevation, though this person's trying to stay detached. Somebody in this connection is trying to stay detached for someone. But we do have blossoming and elevation, so to speak. I feel like this situation is going to materialize to something more like a couple of months down the line, maybe in colder months. And then we have quiet time. So take some quiet time alone and rest, meditate, and contemplate. So yeah, with this quiet time, the energy that I'm getting with the quiet time is that I feel like it feels like a misunderstanding with this situation. Not even like a misunderstanding, or the two of you feel misaligned. Maybe the universe is saying, you know, take a break. And I'm not even feeling like a breaking up break, like to get away from a certain connection. If this is resonating for you, this feels like more so like literally, like even what I'm hearing in regards to the scenario that's coming out of someone doing a thing over Instagram to try to prove themselves to this person. Quiet time. Don't try. Stop that. You know, just let things be. Let this person continue to come towards you. Because I am feeling an elevation. I am feeling that this person's trying to hold on to you. Or you're trying to hold on to someone without fully committing. But it's going to come. So I'm hearing with this quiet time, maybe not to be as reactive as what may come naturally. And this person is going to surprise you in regards to their efforts towards you in the coming weeks, coming months, actually. That's what I'm getting. All right. Thank you, pile number 1 of week number 3. Let me know how you felt about that in the comment section below. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Join me on Patreon or book a private reading, coaching, or consultation with me. Information for that is in the pinned comment below, as well as the description box below. Let's go on to pile number 2 of week number 3, or pile number, did I say pile number 2 of week number 3? Pile number 3 of week number 3. Even I'm getting confused. All right, let's find out. Wow, I was not expecting to be on my last pile, but let's find out. Pile number 3 of week number 3, what's happening in your love life 3 weeks from now? We have the Queen of Cups. Ooh, somebody's getting a love offer for sure. Look at that, the Sun. This is a love offer. This is somebody from the past too. I'm feeling some energy like that. We have the 9 of Wands that came out in the reverse. Maybe things were difficult in the past. I feel like I'm hearing like I've changed. I feel like this person that you're dealing with maybe could be someone who's telling you that they've changed or something like that. But this is a for sure love offer. You might, for those of you who chose this one, you might be entering a relationship. Look at that, entering a relationship. We have the Empress, or maybe somebody's getting pregnant. In 3 weeks, they're going to find out they're pregnant. We got the Page of Cups. This could be somebody that's younger than you or a crush with this Page of Cups energy. We got the Magician. Yeah, this is a relationship for sure. Either a relationship where you're creating a baby, or this is the mother or the father of your child. But I feel like this is a relationship offer. Something that maybe was a bit difficult. Maybe it was a bit difficult. You felt at one point in time finding love. But I feel like things are just really looking up romantically for you in week 3. For those of you who chose this particular pile number 3 of week 3. Yeah, this is a relationship offer. Somebody's coming towards you. It could be somebody from the past where things were a bit difficult. But yeah, this feels like a relationship with either someone you're already dealing with. But if you're already dealing with this person's been pretty straightforward about what they want out of you. They want a relationship. For some of you, you've had a baby with this person. It's 3 months into the relationship and you're already pregnant. That's what I'm getting. There's a baby popping up for somebody. But definitely, I feel like for those of you who chose this one, the person that's coming out in this, I feel like for some of you, you're going to end up married to this person. But this is a relationship offer. The person could be younger than you for sure. But definitely a relationship offer with either a crush, someone you had yet to, or someone that you have been dating and things are elevating, but this person has always been straightforward. For some of you, this person could be someone from the past who have very much so changed, and they have proven to you in action the change. So let's see what's coming out. Oh, endings and beginnings. Yeah, this is a new beginning. This is a relationship. We got boundaries. We have bold. We have Mother Earth. So definitely you could be dealing with an earth energy. A lot of earth vibes came out. Even Mother Earth. And look with the Empress. Somebody's becoming a mom. Somebody's getting pregnant. Or maybe you're getting back with the person that you have children with. Or somebody's coming in with new boundaries. Being bold. Endings and beginnings. Starting something new. This is a relationship. So for those of you that's been trying to become a couple, cultivating a relationship with someone else, I feel like this is what's happening for you in regards to your 3 weeks from now. For some of you, you're not even dating a soul, and it's like, well, really? Hey, if you want it, where's that Magician card? You can make it happen. You can meet them today, and then 3 weeks later, you can be calling each other boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever. It can happen. That's what I'm getting for you. All right, pile number 3 of week number 3. Let me know what you felt about that in the comment section below. Let me know what you felt about the format of this video. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Let me know. If you'd like to book a private reading, coaching, or consultation with me, or join me on Patreon, tiers are 3 and below, and I do exclusive giveaways just for my patrons. Check the information for that in the pinned comment below, as well as the description box below. And yes, thank you all so much. Give this video a like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I thank you all for your energy. And yeah, until my next video, I'll be seeing you all. Peace and blessings. Goodbye.